guys, Chelsea here from Rebornsareus. I just wanted to make a video today. I figured since Preyasi hasn't been on camera yet, I would show her today. And she is the Realborn Presley Asleep Realborn kit. And her artist was Artsy Newborns on Instagram. And I just wanted to explain her name because I've actually gotten a lot of messages about her name. Her name is Preyasi Grace, and Preyasi in Hindu means beloved, so her name is actually Beloved Grace. And I don't know, I thought it was really different, and I have so many babies that after a while I just started using different names. So yeah, I don't know, I just like it. It has a certain ring to it. But I figured I would do a changing video with her. And I wanted to talk about, while I'm changing her, when I get bored, I go onto eBay to just look around and see what there is. I don't necessarily buy anything, but I like to look at the kits because sometimes really rare sold out kits pop up that, you know, you may have wanted or you thought were completely sold out, and sometimes it's just fun to see what they're going for. But that is the main topic about my video today. I wanted to talk about ridiculously priced kits on eBay. So I'm changing her out of her newborn Carter's flower sleeper that you saw her in into this pajama set. It's got a strawberry on the front and little strawberry shorts. This was the outfit that Annalise came home in, so if it looks familiar to you, that's why. It might be a little big, so we'll see. But okay, so back to my topic. I wanted to talk about ridiculously priced kits. I was just scrolling through eBay today. And the kit that I came across was the Heavenly kit by, who was it by? Oh god, it's one of the really popular ones too. I forget who it's by, but it was by a really familiar artist. It's gonna hit me later, so I'm gonna look it up and I'll put it in the description box below. But anyways, it's the Heavenly kit. And I mean, this isn't the only kit. I've seen it over the past several months with some Andrea Arcello kits, you know, Maisie in particular. And I've seen it with a couple of Natalie Scholl kits. And, of course, some Laura-Lee Eagles kits. So, but the Heavenly was the one that I saw today. So I wanted to talk about it because you never believe what this kit was going for. This kit, somebody was trying to sell it for $900. $900. And I'm not talking about a completed baby. I'm talking about just the blank vinyl kit. I don't even think it had a body. And I guess their excuse for it is that there's only 200 of the kits made. Fine. There's 200. I get that that's rare. However, $900 for a blank kit. That, to me, feels like the artist is, or whoever's selling it, doesn't have to be an artist, but the seller is taking advantage. Because the most I've seen a kit go for when kits originally sell, like on McPherson's or Irresistibles or wherever you decide to get them, is 300, I believe. Which, I mean, I feel like that's fair. You know, it's expensive, but it's doable if you really, really, really want that baby. But $900, that is just crazy. Alright, I'm just going to take a pause here, show you Miss Preyasi and her strawberry. She's just looking so cute. Oh, she's so cuddly. I love this girl. Okay, so $900. So even when these original sites sell these kits for, we're gonna just say $300. Even that might be kind of high, but that's, for a kit, that's doable, right? So you buy the kit for $300, and let's say you sit on it for 5 years. I feel like, you know, even if the kit is long sold out, and you can't get it anywhere, and you haven't seen it for months and months and months and months, and it shows up, $900 for a kit, for just a blank kit. I don't know, guys. To me, that feels like it's just totally taking advantage. I don't care how rare a kit is. I can't see it going for $900. And I mean, this is just the blank vinyl kit. You know, when you get that kit physically home, you either have to pay for the reborning supplies yourself to paint it, or two, it's going to cost you, you know, if you spent $900 on a kit, you don't want to just send it to any old artist. You want to send it to a good artist. It's going to cost you at least $900, $800, $700 at the least to send it to an artist at this point. So and that's without any of the extras. So you're looking at $2,000 for a vinyl kit for a reborn, which, I'm sorry, but $2,000 for a reborn, that is too much. That is crazy prices. I mean, you're starting to get into silicone prices at $2,000. I mean, it's not a very high-end silicone, but you're moving out of the reborns and climbing into the silicones for that cost. And I realize that it's the American way. You know, if you have something and you can make a profit on it, go ahead and do it. But at the same time, it's totally taking advantage. I mean, it's just a vinyl kit. I don't care how detailed it is. I don't care how rare it is. To be honest, I don't care if, like, there's one in the whole world. $900 for just a blank kit. I mean, and I've seen this with Maisie too. God, it must have been probably a good year or so now, but I saw a Maisie kit going for $1,200. $1,200 for a blank Maisie. And like I said, that's before you get into the reborning costs, you know, and then the clothes and the shipping and everything else is involved. I don't know, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does this make sense? that's just crazy, crazy, crazy prices, or do you disagree? I mean, I'm not looking to fight with anybody here. You know, you can sell your kits for whatever you want, but I'm just generally really curious. I mean, what is your take on the issue? You know, like I said, to me, it seems like totally taking advantage. I mean, especially these people that don't know much about reborns. I mean, I hope that a newbie wouldn't be going on eBay and spending $900 for a blank kit, but you know, you never know. They don't know much. They might think that's what it costs. And that's partly why I feel like it's taking advantage too. I mean, you know, the people that don't know any better are going to spend that, and then they're going to get it home, and it's just going to be a blank piece of vinyl. So, I don't know. And again, the issue arises, you know, when you buy a kit from McPherson's and you pay, typically they cost like $109 to $130, so you pay $109, you know, the company's going to get a chunk, and I would think the artist is going to get a chunk. They're making nowhere near $900 on one kit. Nowhere near. What is, you know, and so for you to turn around and sell the blank kit for $900, I mean, you are making even way more than the artist. So part of me doesn't think that's right either. I mean, how is that right or fair that you're making $900 where the artist was probably saw $100 a kit? So, I don't know. Let me know what your take is. I'm really curious on what you think. Isn't Miss Preyasi so beautiful? Especially love the toes on this kit. I don't know if you can see them well with the camera, but she's got the, I had her artist give her a heel prick, like she's a new baby. I just love this kit, this little pout. And Presley was one of the original Realborns, you know, before the Realborn craze started. I think Presley was one of the first. And then they had Asher, Kimberly, Owen. Yeah, I might be missing a few, but I want to say Presley was one of the first. And I'm so happy and thankful that I found one, because it's been, Presley's been sold out for a while. I got so lucky with the artist too. It was before Christmas last year. The artist put a post up on her Instagram saying that she had a couple of blank kits for sale, but she also had, she could either sell them blank as a blank kit, or she could do them as a custom. And I actually had been looking for a Presley, and I was this close to buying one on eBay, but I like buying my kits as a custom, because it means that I don't have to buy them first here and then pay for shipping and send them to an artist and everything. I can simply just pay the artist and they can get the kit, or they already have the kit, and it's just, to me it feels like it saves a step. So I, at that point, decided to go with her. And my little bundle was done in May. To be exact, I got her home on Mother's Day. But I had her name picked out long before she was home. I know some people have to see their babies first. but I always, the second I pick out the kids, when I look at their face, I always pick the first name that comes to mind, and because to me that feels like that's the name that's meant to be. When you look at their face and that's what they look like to you, that's what I name them. So I knew she was going to be a Preyasi long before she came home, and she's just so beautiful. She's my little snuggle girl. And I think her artist was actually at Rose last year. I think she had a booth, so that's kind of cool, I think. I have a busy weekend coming up, so I had to make this video like it was now or never type of thing. I'm with the ambulance, so tonight I actually have to go to a football game for standby. Tomorrow I have work at my regular job. Sunday I have motocross with the ambulance. I have to do standby, which those are so miserable, but it's something that we have to do, and believe me, we all hate them. So, and then I have my regular job on Monday, and I actually have to go to court on Tuesday. It's nothing that I did, but a friend of mine that I nannied for is going through a divorce, and the family is trying to say that the mother-in-law did all the child care, when in reality that was me. I was the primary caregiver until the baby was 2 years old, so I just have to go and testify that. It's not going to be hard, but it's just going to be one more thing on that long list of stuff I just told you. And then I have back to my regular job the day after that, and I literally don't stop until Thursday. So I have a good 6 more days until I finally get to stop, which is partly why I wanted to jump on and make a video. And MacKayla, I know I made a video of me boxing her up for Canada, but I took her to the post office yesterday, and so I was actually surprised with how affordable the shipping was. That was the first time that I've ever shipped internationally. It only cost me $38, so not bad at all. I was expecting more like 60, 70, and that was for priority mail with the shipping and the tracking. So, you know, to me that was a good price. And I checked the tracking this morning because I'm like so worried. I don't want anything to happen to her, but she's in New York, which is about 3.5, 4 hours from where I live. And the artist, you know, I Google mapped it to just see how far the package is going. It's about 9 hours away. It's saying that it's going to take 6 to 10 business days to get there, but I would think early next week she's going to be getting there, so that makes me feel a lot better. And you guys will definitely be the first to know when she arrives safe and sound. But I'm so excited for that. And I'm so happy Shay agreed to do her, because when I bought the kit, like the second I saw the kit, and you know, I couldn't afford the prototype, the Sylvia prototype on eBay, like I saw a certain look for her that Shay had done on another baby, and it was like, oh my god, if I could get Shay to do that on this kit, like it would be a dream come true. And that's exactly what she's gonna do for me, so I'm so excited for that. Like, it's so nice when things work out the way you want them to, and you get exactly what you pictured, if that makes sense. So I'm excited for that. And I mean, as you can tell, I'm really tired, but I did want to pop on because the video was so short on Tuesday. So hopefully this one's a little bit better. And MacKayla is my, yeah, I have one more kid, but this is my last baby of the year. And one more baby, which is my Sally by Bonnie Brown kit. And all my customs will be paid for. So it'll just be a matter of waiting for everybody to get home. And my collection will be complete. And I'm not one to, I know this sounds crazy, but I've sold a few babies, but I'm not really one to part with them and sell them. Usually once they're home, they're home for good. So, you know, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's, you know, oh my gosh, you know, by the time I'm done, I'm gonna have 28 babies. So, and yeah, that's why I stopped buying kits. It got to the point where it was like, you're out of space and you've spent a lot of money and you just gotta stop. So that's where I'm at. I'm at that stopping point. But that's okay, because you don't always have to get a new baby to have fun in this hobby. There's so much more that I could do, like making videos for you guys and doing outings and changing videos, and I'm just looking forward for the different parts of the hobby. So, you know, as they say, one door closes, but more are opening. So, well, I guess I'm gonna let you go. If you've stuck with me this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to make a new video on Tuesday. If not, it'll be later that week, but I'm really trying to get in the habit of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And, you know, let me know what your opinions are on ridiculously priced kits on eBay. I'm just